Hey, what's up, what's up, what's up, what's up? Gracious good morning to you good people. It's your girl KB. You know what I do and you know why I do it. It is Tuesday morning. It's May 21st and it is 3:19 in the AM. And I'm off to a very late start. And I wish I could say it was intentional, but it was one of those mornings where, hey, I'll just lay back down for a few minutes. I know what time it is. And I got up and it was like, oh my goodness. Yeah. And I've been on the move ever since. Let me just get into my opening statement and see where the devotionals take us. Um, Man, it's just a lot. It's just a lot. Yesterday was a weird day. It ended on a strange note in that I received an email and I responded to said email. Hey, I can't talk about that because I don't know this particular person. I only got secondhand information. That was basically the message. The person misunderstood or half read and shot back an email that had just a funky tone. And it's like, well, if you didn't understand what I said, how about asking me, to reiterate or say, hey, I didn't understand. Could you give me more information? Instead of taking a tone, and now I'm going to have a conversation. You don't get to talk to me like that. Not that I'm so grand and wonderful, but, everything that you shot back was based on your assumption, So no conversation can be had on an assumption until, you have clarity on what it is that I was trying to convey. That's how folks communicate. And then I started thinking about, unfortunately, most of us don't. We listen with the intent to respond, and we respond based on what we want and how we want it. It's just like in our minds, there's nobody attached to the other end of what I'm putting out. Because I'm focused on what I want as the outcome. Amen. Then to compound that experience, I had some contact with somebody, and I'm just going to say the harvest is coming in. And you saints know what I mean by the harvest. The harvest is coming in, and they weren't prepared for the crop. And because of their, coping mechanism, their blindness to a certain situation, they either refuse to see or have justified to the point where now I can't extricate myself. Amen. And, I want to say that's how the enemy operates. I said we worship a God of comfort and convenience. And, we set up house. Then we realize at some point, hopefully realize, let me put it like that, I set myself up and I need to get out. But because I lied to everybody around me and I justified and rationalized what it is that I was doing and how I was doing it, I even lied to myself at times, now I can't get out. It's like one of those live catch traps. Ooh, everything that I want is leading up to this trap. Snap, the door's shut. I can't get out. Now I'm in a state of panic in this space that I can't get out. And then whoever comes to release me, okay, say with me, I go back out. I've had no change of mind. I don't have the wherewithal to change my mind, right? So when I'm released, I go right back out. and start this building pattern all over again. Does that sound like your life? You know, I've recognized that pattern in myself, and thank God He's delivered me from it. I'm not going to say my thoughts don't go to captivity, because I familiarize myself with that. But then I can also say, to counter that, you know, if I'm saying God's delivered me from that, I know I am fully set free and I don't have to go back into captivity. Amen. So I want you to remember the story of the Israelites when they escaped from Egypt. And a few of them began to grumble because they weren't getting what they had grown accustomed to. And they wished to go back into slavery. Some of us are headed back. I'm just going to leave you with that warning for this morning. Some of us are headed back into slavery.